Hello students, welcome back to your class. Today I am going to explain you one more writing skill. That is invitation writing skill. This comes in the short composition. Let's understand the invitation writing. Children, as you know, man is social by nature. So, interaction and communication between human beings is but natural. In fact, it is unavoidable. We always share our views either orally or in writing with others. As we hold many social programs as a celebration of birthdays, engagements, wedding or anniversaries, or appointment and promotions. So invitations form an important part of social dealings. To extend the invitations to our friends, relatives, and members of the public on these occasions. Children, it has become the essential social etiquette to invite the people through sending them invitation. In fact, it is the personal request of an individual to the guest to come and join in their celebration. Let's understand the types of the invitation. Invitations are of two types. First one is formal invitations. It can be either in the card format or letter format. Another one is informal invitations. That is the informal way of inviting the friends and relatives to attend some function. Children must understand the letter form in the formal invitations are addressed to the celebrities or VIPs to invite them personally for some social, cultural, educational or other program as a chief guest or as a judge. Such invitations are formal, polite and courteous requests. In such invitations, the name of the VIP is appeared prominently at the top. Whereas in the informal invitations also, we follow the letter mode. But there we used to invite the persons with whom we have personal, intimate or friendly relations. But there the tone is relaxed, informal and friendly. Invitation should answer the 5 W's. These are who, whom, what, when and where. Who stands for the name of the host. Whom stands for the name of invitee. That means guest. What stands for the detail of the program or the function for which the invitation is being prepared. When stands for the detail of date and the time of the function or program. Where, that means the venue where the program is going to be placed. Hence, these points to be covered in every invitation. Children, this is the display of the important points which should be included in the invitation. First of all, must provide the detail of the event or the function for which you are preparing the invitation. Then include the name of the host and also you should enter the name of the guest. Along with, you must provide the proper information about the venue, date and time of the function and event in your invitation. Also, you should remember to mention the address if the function or the event is organized at the different address. Along with, you can also include some other important details or the informations like be seated 15 minutes before the start of the program or the event, or don't use mobile calls during the program, or no regrets, or some instructions like special some dress code. So include all these points. Understand the mark scheme for writing the invitation letters. It will be of total number of 3 marks. There will be 1 mark for formatting. That means you have to cover all the value points which I have discussed with you. 1 mark will be for content. That means you have to include the relevant points only in the invitations. 1 mark will be for expression. That would include the grammatical part, vocabulary, and the accuracy. Hence, keep in mind and don't forget one thing, that your invitation must adhere to the prescribed word limit. That is 50 words for writing the invitation writing skill. So follow and concentrate on all these points and ensure your full marks. Children, let's proceed and understand the format of writing invitations. We are going to begin with the format of formal invitation. Let's see. Look at the format of the formal invitation. First of all, create the box to write the invitation. Then you should enter the name and address of the host. Then you should include the details about date, time, and venue of the function. Then, if required, enter the name of the chief guest. Then you should end the invitation by writing the name of the main organizer with RSVP on the bottom left hand corner of the card. So, this way you should follow the format to write invitation. Children, this is the solved example of the formal invitation. As I have explained you, the formal invitations are of 2 types. First is the printed format. That is the card format of the formal invitation. And the second one is the letter format. Here, the invitation is given to the parents and the guest to join the annual function of the school. So, first of all, the name of the host, that is principal, staff and students, are given at the top. Then, the name of the organization is mentioned. Then, in the middle, the name of the event and other value points have been covered. That is, the day, time, and the venue of the function is mentioned. Then there is also given the additional information about the guest of honor of the program. And then in the left corner, you observe the name of the main organizer, that is the principal, is given along with the name of the school. So in this way, you have to frame the invitation. Let's proceed and learn the another mode of writing the formal invitation, that is the letter format. So here you must remember, you have to follow the similar rules which you use for writing the formal letters. First of all, you have to write in the left hand top corner the name of the host along with his complete address. In this example, I have written at the top left corner the name of the host school, that is Sunrise Global School, Hari Parvat, Mathura, and pin code is 12 here. And then after leaving a 1-line space, I have put the date. And then again 1-line spacing, I have again left, and then I have written the name of the invitee. So here the invitee's name is Dhanraj Pillai. And then the complete address of this guest is mentioned. Children, must remember, in the subject part of your invitation, you must clearly mention the purpose and the occasion for inviting the guest. And then it should be preceded with a salutation with the words like Sir or Madam. The content part of your invitation should begin with the standard expressions like we request the pleasure of the company of, and then you should write the name of the guest. Or you can begin with the words like it is a matter of great pride, and then you should mention the event's detail along with the date, time, and the venue of the program. It should be clearly mentioned in your invitation. See, here in this example, I have begun with the word it is a matter of great pride that the school is celebrating its 25th annual sports day. Then I mentioned the date, timing, and the venue of the function. Including line, you can request the guest to send his confirmation about the acceptance or refusal the invitation. And then in the left side at the bottom, you will write the name of the issuing authority, then mention his designation. But must remember, this invitation should be framed in the box. For writing informal invitation, we usually follow the pattern of writing the personal letters. These letters are written to relatives, friends, and other acquaintances. So they are written generally in first or second person, and also the expressions of personal feelings and emotions are also given a due place. The tone and treatment here for writing informal invitation is relaxed, informal, and friendly. Children now understand the format of writing informal invitation. They are generally written in the letter format. See here the format. So at the top left corner, it is supposed to write the sender's address. Then insert the date, which is followed by the salutation. So here enter the name of the guest whom you wanted to invite for your program or function. Then in the body part, again you should cover all the value points like events, detail, date, timing, and venue. Then at the end, write the name of the invitee. And again, try to frame the invitation within the box. See the next example. This is about some informal invitation. Let's read the question. So here it is given, you are opening a coaching institute for the students of classes 9 to 12. Write an informal invitation inviting your best friend for its inauguration. So word limit for writing invitation, just like you know, is 50 words. So let's see the procedure. Must remember to follow the format of writing the informal letters. So follow the same. At the top left corner, you will write the name of the host along with his complete address. Then you will insert the date. And after this, you will write the salutation. Here you will mention the name of the guest or your friend. And then the content part, again include all the value points, just like we have included in the formal card writing format of the invitation. So here again you will mention the event's detail, date, timing, and venue. So these all points should be covered in your invitation. In the concluding lines, you should request the guest or the friend to be the part of your program and also ask for the confirmation to attend the program. Then give the complimentary closing by writing the words and expressions like yours affectionately or yours lovingly. Then include the name of the host in full words. Must remember to frame your invitation in the box. Well, children, let's proceed and understand through one more example of the formal invitation. This is about the wedding invitation. Children, this is the example of the wedding invitations. So for this, we have to go with the card format. As you're going to invite your friends and relatives in large number to attend such programs like wedding, birthday, or some inaugural ceremony. So for this, we are going to invite the people in large number. For this, we must have to go with the card formats. Let's now understand the format for this. Children, in the card format, you have to keep the center setting of the page. So at the top, you will mention the name of the host. It would be the parents of either side. It could be either of the boy's side or the girl's side. Here, the bride's now side this invitation is. So the name of the girl's parent is mentioned at the top. So in the second line, so here it is used the standard expression. So here the standard expression requests the pleasure of. So this word is given. Giving the name of the host, so you have to use the standard expressions for inviting the guest. So you can use expressions like request the pleasure of, or you can write the words like request the solicit or the kind presence of you all. Then mention the bride's name, because this is the card given on behalf of the girl's side. And then you will use the word words and then the bridegroom name, along with you will mention the parents' name of the boy. After this, include all the value points. Insert all the value points like mentioning the date, place and timing of the program or the marriage. On the bottom, you will mention again the name of the host, including all the other friends and relatives who were going to be the part of organizing the program. You can also include the address of the host in the card. So in this way, you would prepare the card format of some wedding. Let's see the same wedding invitation in the informal mode. Here, you are going to invite personally some of your close friends and relatives. Use for writing this invitation in the letter mode. In the same way, at the top, you will write the name of the host, then insert the date, which would be followed by the salutation, then include the content part, and in this you will mention the purpose of inviting and also include all the necessary details of date, timing, venue in the invitation. Then follow the same complimentary closing. Some more tips for writing the good invitation skill. Let's learn. If you are writing the formal invitations in the printed form, then you should prefer simple and elegant printed cards. Gaudiness should be avoided. Next point is formal invitations are always written in third person. Don't use the first person like I, me, my, we, or the second person, that is you. There, always you should write the invitation in the third person. Next point is you should avoid using abbreviation even for writing the name of the guest. Even the detail about the date, venue and day, it should be clearly written in sequence. Next step is to provide the whole subject matter while following the center static mode. That means write in sequence. So whatever the name of the event, date, time while following this format. Next is when you are entering some more details or some important instructions like address, RSVP, dress code. So, all such information should be placed either to the left or to the right side. So, whatever seems more suitable, you should use that side. Next, no punctuation is necessary at the end of every line. Next step is regarding writing the name of the guest. You must write clearly the full name of the guest. Don't use any abbreviation or nickname. Next, I would like to here mention when we are inviting wife along with the husband, then wife's first name is omitted generally. But according to the English etiquettes, the husband's name must be written first. So we have to write like Mr. and Mrs. J. Malhotra instead of following the Indian way of writing. That is to write Mrs. and Mr. I hope you have well understood all the points for writing the invitation. Now wait for my next video in which you would also learn how to send replies to your invitation. Thank you very much. For all your queries and doubts, you can ring me or text me personally. Must send your feedbacks.